We're raw dogging it, Jamie. We're raw dogging it. So, we are in Lanjaran, Spain. And today I am going to answer the question that is literally on nobody's lips. Is a humble trail bike good enough for enduro and downhill trails? All mountain, all day riding, hitting hard trails. Can it be done on a humble trail bike?
Right, so how do you prepare a trail bike, the humble trail bike for a downhill holiday? Well, here's what I did, because I was a little bit nervous about riding these trails. So, I moved on to full DH casing tyres some time ago. These are Continental Crypto Towels. The DH rubber on these tyres actually weighs less than a Maxxis Minion double down. So you're getting a full DH certified casing, super lightweight. So I've always run Saint brakes on this as well. So super downhill brakes. I've got 200mm rotors front and rear just to give me that extra stopping power. The main upgrade I would say that I took on for this trip was putting a Vivid coil on the bike as well. Always generally preferred air shocks just for tunability reasons. But I just thought the coil's going to give that little bit of suppleness, particularly on a mixed wheel bike where the back end tends to be a little bit more skip happy. I just wanted to try and increase the grip as much as possible really for this trip particularly. The Lyric I've always run. I was hoping to get I was hoping to upgrade to a Zeb at some point to more downhillify this bike. I probably will do that at some point in the future, but didn't have the coin for it this time round. Other than that, yeah, I mean, it's a Bronson, it's a 150mm rear travel, it's a 160 front, and we're going to find out if it's good enough to ride these trails.
Now, there is a fairly big variation of different bikes here. We've got everything from 170mm sled, is it? Is it a 180? 180, I think. 180mm nuke-proof sled. We've got full-on canyon downhill bikes, and Jamie's making love to his bird.
Oh, sorry, I'm on film.
Jamie, give us some stats on the bike, mate.
Oh, we've got an all mountain 170, 160, gone for a fairly lightweight build, and excluding the Vivid and the Zeb. Just wanted a kind of light-ish do-it-all bike, and she is lovely. Birdie RCM. She's very nice.
Lovely. So we've got a real mix of everything really. There's people on full downhill rigs, like I said, and then going all the way down to me on a trail bike, and we've got enduro bikes in between. So, I mean, people are just riding what they've got, but, you know, I'm here to find out if this bike can survive these trails. Look at the views, absolutely stunning. Not that I can look at them very much. A little bit too much going on the trail with the exposure to look at the view. I'm doing all right. Oh, super high on that bit. Got a bit rutty now, definitely more downhill. So, obviously as the trails get rowdier, this is where the suspension comes into play. The loosest we've ridden so far on the trip. The order of the day has been loose. The order of the trip has been loose. So this is the loosest of the loose. Oh yeah, that's got a bit gnarly quick. What am I saying? The whole trail's gnarly. Oh shit. There's a lot going on this trail. Jeez, oh. That's one of Jamie's words, isn't it? Jeez, oh. Too much time with him. Oh, my word. There's a lot going on there, isn't there? Woo! That's pretty much on the limit for me. Plenty of exposure going on. So much going on the trail. Really difficult to keep your eyes up and look ahead, but so many pedal strike opportunities. Madness. So, how's the trail bike holding up? Well, in all fairness, it's doing pretty damn well, to be honest. I mean, look, in these situations, you're kind of always going to think, oh, more trouble's the way. And yeah, it probably is, but it's in them situations where when you get back home and you got to pedal your bike, where you kind of go, yeah, all right, maybe the trail bike is the one. I've been in that situation. I've had a Nomad, great bike, loved it for enduro style riding, but you know, as a one bike fits all style approach, there's a huge argument for the trail bike taking over. So, you know, so we're asking ourselves that question. Is it okay for riding this stuff? Yeah. Could I be going a little bit faster? Yeah, I probably could. But, in all fairness, I'm having a great old time. Really super enjoying these trails. And, you know, the trail bike's holding up perfectly. Kill yourself down here.
Gold rings, gold leaves, gold strings, gold leaves. I follow only gold rings. I follow only gold rings.
If I play to the pitch, riding this very well. So we found ourselves a little chill spot. Yeah, I think the trail bike was feeling a little bit out of sorts on that last track. It's kind of pretty, it's one of those tracks where you just got to let off the brakes and yeah, it just not really got the confidence to balls out on that sort of trail. So yeah, maybe that's where the extra suspension certainly comes in. Dinged a rim as well on that track. So Yeah, we're hanging out. They're going to ride that one again, so we're going to just hang out and just chill, and we've just had a bit of lunch, so all good. Look at those moves! Woo! You know that's going in. So we've just got the team here and we're trying to obviously piece this kind of gully ride style trail together. Look, this is, you know, for sure downhill bike territory. Enduro bikes are doing a decent job. The trail bike's potentially struggling a little bit, but as long as you're not riding at a stupid pace, it's probably more rideable than it was suggested it is. So just trying to piece it all together. Can I get down there? Sort of. Ugh. Yeah, kind of. Whoa. So we've got these kids wanting to ride this super tech piece of trail here. It's so big. I'm kind of really nervous for them, to be honest with you, but you know, they seem confident in their ability. They're on downhill bikes, so let's see what they make of it. Woo! That was clean. Well done, buddy. Woo! Yeah, dude! Woohoo!
Yes, mate.
Guys, you made that look so easy, honestly. That was unbelievable.
Taste it.
Well done.
It's actually really, the lip is so mellow, it makes it so easy.
It's so mellow. So John's on a Giga, 180 travel Giga, semi downhill type rig. As I've mentioned, on the trail bike, and you know what, it's kind of sections where more travel would definitely be an advantage, but on the whole I've had a great time, and it certainly is the case that you can come and enjoy this trip with Ride Southern Spain without an enduro, full enduro, long travel trail bike. We'll do it. This is such a sessionable little place. Pretty cool. If you wanted to try and get the knowledge of the place and really try hard and break each feature down, you could have yourself a great time with 3 laps. Kind of been concentrating really on filming. But it's a very, very cool trail. I'm glad we've actually done this now. I honestly thought we were just doing the left-hand side track. Sure, there'll be plenty out there that'll be laughing at my poor drop skills, but I've had my cross this week. Oh, just not comfortable with those sends really. I'm quite all right with that. I'm having a bloody ace time riding this trail though. I think the trail bike is just a little bit too taut for the rough riding. So the rougher it gets, the more you're feeling it, which the more you feel it, the more you kind of then curbing your speed a little bit, adjusting for the trail conditions. But yeah, as a one bike to rule them all, can't argue that these long travel trail bikes, this being the Bronson, so very capable. Whoa! Send it! Lovely little sends in this section. Oh, I'm going to get on the pedal, see if I can catch him up. See, I just lost him in that rough section. Part of that was vision. Oh, lovely. Send it! Yeah, that's lovely, that's nice. Yeah, Joe, sick run, man. Yeah, but... boom. So guys, that's another day done here at Ride Southern Spain. Absolutely fantastic. So trail bike, yeah, look, at the end of the day, this is probably obvious, but a trail bike can survive these conditions, particularly if you've gone a little bit downhill with the setup. Trail tyres will be a massive no-no. Downhill tyres essential, some decent hard wheels, good brakes, decent suspension. There are certain things you can do, as you're aware, to trail bikes to kind of beef them up for this kind of riding. I would say mine's definitely had those alterations done, which makes it more suitable for this type of trail. So yeah, totally rideable. Probably the sweet spot is an Enduro. And you know, downhill bikes, there's guys here managing really well on downhill bikes and having a great time. So what kind of bike do you bring to southern Spain? Well, you bring what you've got, essentially. Trail bike with correct modifications is going to work well. Enduro bike is sweet spot perfect, and yeah, downhill bike is also doable, so don't be put off by that as well. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's been useful. Certainly had a great day. We've got a rest day tomorrow, which is superb, and then we've got 2 more days on the trails, which I'm really looking forward to. So we'll catch you on the next edit.